Hello， 大家好，欢迎大家来到福尔摩斯。我们继续上一次的案子。那我看了一下，好像不能调简中不知道为什么。不过算了，我就已经把 Google 放在旁边，等下有遇到什么东西就看一下吧。那我记得我上次应该都做完这边了吧
？Mr. Holmes.
就是这个。
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oh, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
好，所以的其实就是要等那个，等今天
that the garden was well maintained.
晚上的埋伏吧。好。这个我不是看过了吗？忘了，不过没差。哎呀，一直按错，太久没玩了，也没有太久了，就是没玩就忘记了。
These boots don't match the footprints.
这个就是可能是凶手留下的脚印，可能对，是吗？是吧？为什么他还叫我按东西？但是这个为什么可以突然就可以看？这个吗？好，不是。还有什么东西还没看的吗？好像没有了吧？再绕个圈。
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
他紧张，所以要抽烟吗？
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Thank you, madam.
哦，我要再过去搜一下吗？好像有点小晕呢，这个有点小感觉。
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
还有别的东西吗？如果没有，我是不是可以跟他讲话？又有点怕漏掉什么东西，因为这是第一个案子，我不想第一个案子就弄那个，因为感觉就是应该是最简单的吧。
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
哦，开始了，就是埋藏他们，埋伏他们。
someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there.
呀，这里有什么东西吗？哦，这是锯掉的树诶。
Mr. Holmes, come and see what we've caught in our net. All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here, waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake!
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
感觉他不是凶手，他只是刚好不知道为什么，可能是3个人吗？然后就连同死掉那个3个人，然后他是其中一个一起的，然后另外一个人就杀了那个死掉的 Peter， 他只是太惊慌，然后漏掉他的 notebook 在那边，是吗？我看看我这边，哎呀，还有按错，一直按错。我的我不是有捡到一本本子吗？为什么这边没有？算了，先不管。
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
这是政务室吗？好像有看到。那这个，你看，我现在往左一下而已，我就放。它有一个怎么说？有个迟缓的，就是有点 delay 的感觉哦，有点，所以才有点晕吧，我猜。
These are the suspect's belongings.
哦，他的本本。
The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor. A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin. A handkerchief with the initials J.H.M. And partner, 1883. To my friend, from R. Dawson. Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
有吗？我怎么没有印象？Dawson 的名字。Dawson 的名字 我在哪里听过啊？好像没有听过吧？有吗？有听过吗？
These are the suspect's belongings.
这个本本
These
吗？
abbreviations mean something, but what?
哎呦，我会不会因为忘记那个是什么东西，然后就是多神是谁，然后就错过一个证据什么的。
Locked.
要去哪里啊？哦，看尸体了欸。应该暂时没有东西吧？尸体的这边，感觉他就不太有东西吧？虽然他给我进。 这是审讯室，那是牢房。
Mr. Holmes?
哦，好，进去吧。
The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
这个吧。
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner. Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know. I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
No, I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
运毒吗？Shabby cap， 然后呢？哇，这个人像做的很真实，应该还漏掉一个。哦 ，thin neck patch， 哦 ，patch 是在这边，我以为他的下巴嘞。就是说他其实没有什么钱嘛，因为他那边都补过了，但是是很贵的，就是比较贵重的一件衣服诶。短袖哦，不是他的衣服，因为这个袖子太短了。扣子，然后呢？哦，诶，怎么了？ 哦，很多伤痕。
So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, The garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please let me go. I'm innocent.
这是什么东西？哦，这是我要组织一下。那有什么？它不是 non-smoker 吧？Notebook。Missing tin box。哦，会想把他的 notebook 跟这个连在一起耶，意思。不知道有没有对耶？这样有点紧张哦。它感觉太多了哦。可以一直用，可以一直用。那还有，我觉得 No Garden 没有关系吧？这样呢？不对，这个是什么意思啊？我不太懂。哦，是什么？看一下。哦，还好他错了会跟我讲，不然我都只会错。哦，要做实验。
I need to stage a reconstruction. I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
再看一次，还有吗？没有了吧？
At your service, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Holmes?
那现在就回去啊，回去看看。好了，继续。
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
哦，所以我看一下这边有什么好了。哇，好多哦。好，不然就先去 在这里拿那个那个叫什么哈pun叫鱼枪的鱼枪那种东西吗？忘记中文了。先去拿一下，我们再看看实验怎么做。
That should do it. Now I am ready for the experiment.
应该今天影片做完那个实验就结束好了。哎，还是说我现在要干嘛？要等华山吗？再来看一次。哦，还是你。好了，今天的影片到这边结束好了。我可能要看一下要干嘛，那就等一下，这边有东西哦。看什么嘞？friend and partner， 我觉得不是 architect。 可能这一个或者是这一个吧，这个吧。
That is not the one I need.
哦，是啊，错了。
That is not the one I. That is not the one I need.
好，那我再看一下是。哇，原来那么多书。这个，看一下哦，他们 Dawson and Nelligan 在投资上就已经那个就是破产了 ，Nelligan 就不见了。那是一个是一个地区性的一个银行机构、金融机构那他们就是已经那个了吧，就破产了。 是第23大的银行，在英国来讲，然后它是，它的破产程度是第2大，在记录上。那看一下他爸不见了嘛，他们两个都是嫌疑犯。
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story. But I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
哦，有了，有文件了。他大概是19岁，然后有钱人，但是。 就是大概10年前是有钱人，然后之后变成平民，又洗鱼来赚钱。他的体质算是比较虚弱的。好，那我们先去审讯他一下好了，因为蛮好奇这个故事的。这个等一下再做吧。实验我觉得我们就下一个影片再做好了。他一直坐在这边等我。
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes. Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
好啦，我们今天到这边结束好了，还是再看一下，因为我有点兴趣诶，因为我知道他那个他现在好像叫我回去这边看他的船的那个日记嘛，船志吗？叫，蛮好奇的。好啦，看完这个船志好了，越玩越长。就福尔摩斯吸引人的地方在这吧。
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
看他在哪里？他应该用假名吧，我觉得。
Log notes for June. Nothing unusual.
这个我不念了啦，因为它都是讲一些天气嘛。对啊，就风向啊什么的。
Log notes for July. Nothing special.
都是天气跟那个风向什么的，他们的位置。
Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away.
可能就是他有发现他爸。
Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR. A torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
好了，我们今天先到这边结束咯，谢谢大家收看，拜拜。